The Protectors of the Wood Adventure Series, episode number 176. The Light Shines in the Darkness. Abby returned from her walk and told Wendy and Chi-Chi that she was ready to go and wanted to return to Middletown immediately. Wendy and Chi-Chi looked at each other. Abby was thinking,
I wish they would stop doing that. Together, they're too much for me.
No, you're not ready to go.
What? I am too. I'll roll up the mapstick in the cloth, borrow an extra sweater for the underground, and off we go.
We need to do you a favor, my dear. Spend an hour looking at maps with us. There are things you need to know.
But the mapstick leads me the right way.
Yes, if you're patient and listen carefully, and stop being so short-tempered. There are things you must study.
Wendy was firm.
But what time is it? I want to talk to Tuck before I return to the cottage to sleep. I need to let him know I'm back. I need to find out what's going on.
It's not even 11 o'clock. You've hardly eaten. Calm down and get organized.
Wendy was losing her patience.
We have maybe 7 or 8 hours left. You can afford an hour or two before you go. Please sit down and listen. Wendy tells me your father's drawings of the mapstick are in your briefcase in the corner.
Yeah. There are many drawings and a lot of information.
Abby suddenly felt guilty for not bothering to study these maps already. She realized her father had given her the results of years of work and thought, and she had not given them a glance. She sat down.
We have maps too. I can help you understand what your father has given you. Eat some breakfast, and we'll clear the table and show you things that will amaze you.
Abby's attitude took a 180-degree turn. She felt a rush of overwhelming curiosity. What would the maps reveal? What would Wendy and Chi-Chi say about this underground world? How far did it extend? She obediently ate figs, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and a thick slice of bread with apple butter. And then she retrieved the briefcase from the corner. Chi-Chi cleared the table, and Abby helped Wendy lay out the drawings.
Well, did your father have time to tell you about all this work? It must have taken years.
Abby explained her father's discovery that as passageways circled the staff, they were really extending to the right and left as they would on an ordinary paper road map. The long cylindrical shape of the mapstick required the map to be carved in a type of code, using a variety of signs such as arrow marks indicating the number of revolutions around the staff, or slash marks indicating which of the 5 underground levels a path was traveling in.
This table's too small. Let's lay it all out on the floor like a puzzle.
Okay, Abby. Here is the entrance to the ancient ways, the beginning of the route you and Wendy followed 3 days ago. Now, here is an alternate path under the Half Moon Cliffs, under the abandoned house, and under the Half Moon River. We'll take this way this afternoon to the churchyard.
With a thrill of interest and excitement, Abby examined the route over and over. Then Chi-Chi showed her a route leading to an exit under his shed near the garden center.
I'll be with you on this trip. I've decided to mark all the turning points on the way so that you can travel back and forth without getting lost.
But it's the strangest thing. The Mapstick seems to tell me the right way to go. Why will I need the trail marked? I found the way to the root cavern.
Yes, and you studied clues along the ways, and you have Wendy to give you confidence. Have you been alone in such unfamiliar territory? It would have been quite different. The Mapstick can only help you. It can't do it for you.
But how do you know this?
Dreamstone only reveals things you are ready for, things you are open to understand. It helps you listen to yourself and all you see and hear. Your deepest instincts speak to you. The name Dreamstone tells you a lot.
Like what?
It expands abilities you already have. If you had the talent and the training, you could be aware of all the mysteries of ordinary dreams and realize how extraordinary they are, how much they tell you. But that ability does not relieve you of the burdens of understanding, making decisions, looking at clues and evidence, and having faith and confidence. You will be in danger of getting lost underground, even with the Mapstick, unless you have guidance and study your ways thoroughly. And even then, there are problems and dangers. The underground paths have changed over the long ages since the Mapstick was created. Wendy and I have our own versions of this map, noting the changes, like dead ends, collapsed tunnels, and open holes, where a person could fall. Well, in some cases, we didn't even know how far down the shaft goes.
Chi-Chi's words stumbled to a stop. Abby was suddenly reminded of the right-hand path that Wendy had restrained her from investigating. Clearly there were mysteries she did not understand.
You know, dear, we have been thinking about you, worrying about you for a long, long time. We never expected you to learn everything magically by yourself. I've made a list for you of all the important changes in the underground world that I know of. I'm going to add it to your collection here.
But I don't even have a place to keep the Mapstick and the maps.
That's one reason you need the passageway under the churchyard. Not far down that tunnel is an opening to a small room, a perfect place to hide the maps and the Mapstick, and easily accessible to you.
Abby's eyes filled with tears. She had not expected such love and attention. Wendy and Chi-Chi understood her expression and waited patiently. More of Abby's questions bubbled over.
But what is the Mapstick? I mean, what is it made of? Why does it seem alive?
Don't forget, Dreamstone has two nicknames, Glowstone and Skyrock. It glows in the dark and looks like the blue sky. But Dreamstone doesn't actually shine like the sun or fire. It has a unique ability to reflect the smallest traces of light, even in waves and particles we can't see. Dreamstone shines in the darkest tunnels because there is nowhere in the universe that is 100% devoid of light. Remember, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
Abby stared, shocked to hear one of her favorite quotes. She was thinking,
I have so underestimated him.
Through heaven and earth, a tree is growing. Around the world, a river flowing. We can travel by secret ways, like a shadow through our days. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. As the ages have gone by, the abyss has grown so wide. Heaven and earth are separate now, a journey no one knows how. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. See how we come closer. You're on the pathway to the stars. Reach out your hand and touch the heavens. It's not far, it's not far. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. Follow me, come and see. We're climbing the world tree. We're climbing the world tree. Trillions of living things are everywhere around. Our lives are all planted deep into the sacred ground. There's everything to love and everything to fear. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. It's planet Earth in the universe and nature lives here. It's planet Earth in the universe, and nature lives here. And nature lives here.